The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Portland Trailblazers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Hey Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, Murray and Caldwell Pope the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the 3. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Now here's Murray. Jokic kicks to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Passes it to Jokic. Second shot opportunity, and he comes up with the deuce.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and it's Denver with the rebound. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Here's Nurkic, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Nurkic finds Simons. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Now Porter from outside the arc. Rebound by Nurkic.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
.135 left here in the opening quarter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Outside, Porter over Hart. That one wide left.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. There's the dish to Nurkic, and good that time.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
Now here's Murray. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Hart the pass to Lillard. He gets it in there.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Murray against Lillard. Nurkic with the block. Here's Simons. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Right wing. Lillard against Murray. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. everyone for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Trailblazers leading by 4.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Little. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Back to Lillard. Here's the screen. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 4. He takes it in. Here's Highland. Eubanks grabs the miss. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David thanks. It's blocked. They get it back, and he's able to get it back. Najee, good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Smith against Lillard. Grant down low. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Smith outside. On the wing, Gordon. Drives to the hoop. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, you look at Gordon. He is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Aaron Gordon, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Gordon, no good on the free throw.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
Hart the pass to Nurkic. Chalk up 2 there.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
First personal foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Free throw, no good for Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
The rebounding has kept them in the game, preventing second chance opportunities on one end, creating them on the other.
They've been the more physical team, that's for sure. And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
And for that game against the Pelicans, this one should be very informative. We'll just see how even these teams are. The rankings might not tell the whole story.
Projections mean nothing to me.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Grant the pass to Simons. Good defense by Jokic.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Gordon. Jokic with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Denver lead.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Lillard finds Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Murray scanning the floor. Caldwell Pope outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Murray kicks to Porter. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
3-pointer, Simons.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Murray outside. Five on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. No good with the wing jumper. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Denver on top, leading by just 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Anthony Simon. He's out there with Sharp, and it's Eubanks in at the center filling out the middle. Three-pointer. Highland misses. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Now Winslow. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. 17-foot shot on the way.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Porter finds Smith. Porter with it. The pass to Highland. For the three. That one doesn't go. Now Portland takes it the other way. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Simons from outside. And they get it back. Takes the three. Highland with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Now here's Porter. Kicks it to Smith. Here's Highland. They set the screen. The Nuggets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
With the big time and one, this is now a two-possession game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. "52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Murray. Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Denver grabs the miss, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Damian Lillard. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Here's Lillard. Tries again. Nurkic. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
No luck that time either. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Pass to Grant. There's the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Shooting for Portland, Josh
That
Hart.
one on Porter.
3 shots.
Three shots. 3 shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here. 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
15. At the line for your Nuggets, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Grant for 3. That one, no good. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance Player of the Game,